So I'm back to earth now. That is funny.
Oh my god, dude.
And I love my gaskets. Yesterday, I sanded the front bumper down. I know it's not too obvious. So that's like primer, the white stuff that you're seeing. Sanded everything, pretty much ready aside from just getting washed and dried for paint. And then the rear bumper, when I took my little spill, I bonked into a sign and it creased the back a little bit and took some paint off. Something that I'm thinking has happened is there's no primer on this. So that's why my paint kind of exploded off. Primer will hold the paint to the plastic or some sort of adhesive promoter. I don't think there's any of that on here. I've done a bunch of sanding. I haven't filmed any of the sanding. It's boring and it took a long time. Remember the color of the back bumper? Well, look at it now. Completely bare. That was a lot of sanding. There's some gouges and whatnot from either sanding or just when I had my little accident and it creased it a little bit. I was able to sand most of it out. I have some plastic filler for bumpers and then I'll go over and sand it again. But I've gone down even like in the little bitty cracks. And I've used a little bit of paint stripper on some stuff. The reason I went to bare plastic, a lot of people wouldn't. You would just sand down the clear coat, maybe leave some paint, and then fill where you need to fill, is because, one, this is plastic, so I'm going to need some sort of either adhesive promoter on the bare plastic or some sort of primer. Also, the paint was flaking. I don't want to paint over anywhere where the paint might be compromised, where it could potentially flake up again, so I'm just giving it a fresh restart. This dude, the part that had the brake right there, all new. Here's the rear. Here's some of my patch job. I do have a few things to patch on this and a few things to patch on that. I have a new putty, spot putty, that is a lot better than the plastic filler stuff that I used for this. Plastic filler stuff I think was fine because these were larger areas that I needed to fill. This is very small stuff, like little pinholes and scrapes, which I do have quite a few of those that I couldn't get with that. I got more subscribers on that last video than I have ever gotten in a video before. 13. I know that's not a huge number, but for me, that's massive. At the beginning of 2025, I'd set a goal to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and 83 is pretty close. That means only 17 more subscribers left, and we still have around 6 months. I think that's pretty achievable to hit 100 subscribers before 2026. I absolutely love making content, and if you would consider subscribing, that would be awesome. It really does help the channel out. Thank you so much. Back to the video. Bumper washing time. I've got everything drying. It's all washed. I've gone ahead and filled a few parts on the front bumper. It is at 320. The rear bumper is not. That's at 400. I oversanded. I need to bring it down to 320 again, and I have some things to fill on that. This I'm going to take down to 320, just like everything else, and then I'll prime everything. What I'm going to do is do some more filling. Yeah. So we're gonna open the paint booth here. I don't know if we'll paint here, but opening it.
Yep.
My way. My camera's going, dude. Do you think this will fit the Miata? Holy crap. Oh my god. That is funny.
That was so fast, too.
I know. It's up. It's enormous. Oh, this is Xander, by the way. He's my buddy.
What's up? I'm from Chicago.
Well, he's from here. Stand it up a little bit. Let's see my mom's reaction.
Okay, she's not looking at it.
Oh my god, dude. It's huge. Come on now. Oh my gosh.
Oh, those are the emergency?
That's the emergency window.
Yeah.
This one has a port for it. Uh-oh.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
I love it. It's weird and awesome.
Xander's pleased.
This is how pleased he is. Might be a little noisy, but we're in the paint booth and we're gonna begin the first stage of getting it going. We're using this waterborne prep and clean. This is gonna help clean. It's going to make it not static so particles won't stick to it. We're gonna use a zap rag to wipe it down. And then once it dries, we will do adhesion promoter, let that dry, and then about 3 coats of primer. Automotive paint is wicked. I'm not painting in my residential backyard, so we packed everything up and headed out to our ranch. The foreshadowing at the beginning of the video should tell you what's about to go down. Alright, we're setting it up. We're off to a great start by putting the fan in the wrong hole. Setting the blow-up thing up.
Keep on the other side and help it.
I need help.
Alright.
Oh, it ripped big time.
Oh, we have 2 fails now.
We've had 2 epic fails on this now. It blew over and then it caught that thing and tore, so now we have to sew it up. Hopefully we don't have a 3rd epic fail.
We're learning patience.
I hate patience. Take number 3. There's our patch job, holding pretty good. Because there's the chance of it collapsing, we don't want it to collapse on our part, right? We've set up an easy up in there, so hopefully that kind of skeleton, it should hopefully catch it. Might be a little loud, but here we go. I'm gonna start cleaning, and then I gotta do a little bit of adhesion promoter, wait a little bit, and then it's paint time. Clear coat time. We're doing everything one at a time. It's a little easier, a little less stressful. One piece done. Day 2, rear bumper. My dad told me to say this. My idiot dad didn't put enough clear coat on the rear bumper, so he's doing the front bumper right now. It might not show up great on camera. I apologize if it's a little loud. Looks like candy, right? Very good. Yes, there's orange peel. That's just rattle can. Everything that I've painted has it. I'll be able to sand that out, I think. So this is clear coated. And then it looks a little more grainy down here, so it didn't get enough clear coat on the bottom. There is clear coat, it's just not enough. So I have to take my 1200 grit and wet sand the bumper. Very little, but then I'll be able to re-clear coat. We're re-clearing now. I don't know if you can understand that. Rattle cans aren't going to get you that spray gun finish. If you want that spray gun finish with a rattle can, you got to wet sand, and we did hours of that. Oh, that's bad lighting. Wet sanding is done. Front bumper, sanded to 3,000. Rear bumper, 3,000. Rear finish panel, 3,000.
Did you show off my sewing job?
My dad had to sew the car cover. It tore. Look at that.
Cheaper than getting a new car.
And we did red.
Mm.
Yes. Very good, thank you. I've just cleaned up some of the last nuts for the rear bumper. So I would call this the bumper, and then the thing that goes on top is the bumper cover. Yet again, Micro Mist keeps the rust off. It's also a good lubricant. Highly recommend it. Micro Mist, if you want to, you know, partner up or something, I would be more than happy to. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good shot. Time to put on the rear bumper, the black part, not the bumper cover. I'm gonna try and do this myself. I wish y'all could hold this for me. Hey, thanks. Don't worry, I got it. Thanks for holding it. Oh, it's all feel. Yeah, a lot of feel. There we go. Cool. Now we gotta finish tightening it, and then wiggle it around till I like where it's been wiggled to. Aligning body panels is not fun. What me and my dad are doing are taking the bumper cover off and on to try and get it aligned. We gotta polish the part we can't polish when it's on the car.
Don't get all up in its face.
Oh, sorry. We gotta polish the part that we can't polish when it's on the car. Alright?
Why don't you get up in its face?
Why don't I get up in its face? We gotta polish the part.
Alright.
Alright.
Holy moly, dude. I think we're in really good shape.
Look at that. The camera really does not do it justice. That's like a mirror. I know it's hot. It's summer. But you gotta wear a shirt sometimes. And I've got just the thing for you. This is my penal code shirt. What is the penal code? Well, it's 70.03. And that stands for unreasonable acceleration. And what does the back say? Well, it's a copy and pasted quote from the government. No person shall accelerate any motor vehicle with an unnecessary exhibition of speed. Of course, my version has the word no crossed out. If you'd like to check out the shirt, I've got a link in my description for all my merchandise, where I've got a hoodie, I've got a bumper sticker, and I'm working on some other stuff right now. So if you'd like to go check it out, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Now the bumper's going on, I think, for good. The rear panel has been polished. If you want to install the Mazda logo that's on the back of the Miata, you have to drill holes for it. It comes without holes, which is kind of nice if you don't want to run them. I've bought a new Mazda logo. It has two little pins, so this doesn't have any holes. So we took the old one and measured this way and lined everything up. So now we will drill in these marks. Yeah, in comparison, here's the old one. There's the new one. Goodness me, quite the difference. So we're gonna drill that, and then we'll put this on, and then the MX5 badge we will like 3M tape over here, but we'll get it all measured. It doesn't need any holes. And then we'll put this on, and this came with all new hardware, and then I think the back will be done.
Still have to finish polishing.
Still have to do some more polishing though, so let's drill.
No pressure.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that looks so good. I'd say that is perfect. All right, sweet, that looks great. There's a little brace on that back panel. This is from the original one. Yeah, so you can stand on it. No, this goes like that. I guess it adds some rigidity. And then little push nuts. It's for towing, yeah. And then we need to rivet this from this side, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, now time to put the badge on. Flip her over, and you can see the pins coming through right there. Here's our little push nuts. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little socket, finish pushing them on, a little 9mm. I think that's it for those. It's ready. Oh wait, I gotta clean up some more stuff. Of course. We got the panel on, and it didn't fit great, so we had to modify some of the holes on the Miata, make them a little bit bigger, have some more wiggle room. In the end, we got it aligned great, but it's no Porsche, it's no expensive sports car, it's a Miata. Things aren't gonna fit great, especially aftermarket parts, and even sometimes factory parts won't fit great. When it comes to older sports cars, this is just something you have to deal with, but, you know, you get to put your own little touch on it. Hottest day of the year so far. Yippee. Yesterday, this dude aligned this rear panel because it didn't fit great, especially over here. Now, it fits pretty freaking good. Now I need to polish like this area where the emblem goes because I can't install the emblem once it's on the car. Look at this. So here's like the sanded to 3000, like a tiny bit shiny, but it's mainly like matte. Whoa. That's just the red pad. We have 2 more steps to go. If you watched the last video, because I will probably have made this into 2 videos, this shot might look familiar. I got its nose. Cool. I got its nose still. I'm gonna put its nose back on now. Let's get to it. Big, goofy M&M car. Real some shady. Okay, after bending and tapping the threads, the front bumper is now ready to go back on. This plastic thing, this is like an air guide. My car didn't have that, so I now have it. And let me hop over here. This tab, it's very bendy. We had to bend this back because it was bent, and same on the other side. And I had to buy all new hardware, like all new bolts, and there's some nuts back there, and there's like 4 total metal struts that I had to buy. A whole host of stuff that I had to buy that I explained in the first video. I'm gonna repaint the whole car at some point. That'll be a video down the line. It's gonna be a little bit. The bearing in our fan went out. I'd put that in the top 5 worst sounds I've ever heard. Huh, I haven't seen it on in a while. It's pretty silly. Don't you just love when painting your bumpers turns into an electrical issue? I sure don't. When I do the blinkers, because I was just fiddling, one's like, the other one's like tweaking, you know? Kinda hot. I've been going to space. What that means is I'm upside down under my dashboard. I'm now calling it I'm going to space. So I'm back to Earth now. I took the relay out, because when you turn the blinker on and you go to space, you can feel it go, and it, you know, because it's a mechanical relay thing. Wasn't the relay. I now have a new relay sitting in my garage. It was, in fact, a bulb. If one bulb isn't happy, it makes the rest unhappy. So we just had to get new bulbs, and now it's all happy. I think they look kind of cool. Damn, I look sweaty. I don't know about that. Is the windy fan is hot. I'm going to see how good of a camera angle I can get. I got to put the fender liner in. Boom! Yeah. My bumper, so I put in the struts. I took one out to put the fender liner in, but this strut thing, my car didn't have that. Dude, my bumper is so solid now.
printing.
It's done. Oh, I'm gonna go drink some water and wipe my face off. You can stay hydrated. I know you're not. I'm not a professional painter. Obviously, I have an inflatable paint booth that I knocked over and ripped and had to sew back. But I'm a lot better off because I met Mario. So, who's Mario? Well, Mario is the owner of Gemstone Auto Paint Supply, and when I was looking around for paint supplies, Gemstone came up, so I headed over there and started asking questions because I had no idea what I was doing. Mario then came out from the back and helped me with all the questions I had and helped me with all the equipment that I needed. I went back and forth between Gemstone and the shop a few times, just showing him progress, asking him questions, getting more supplies, and every time Mario was there, and he was a super big help. I seriously would not have been able to do this without him. I just wanted to give a thank you to someone who helped out on my automotive journey when it came to the painting side of things. So, Mario, thank you so much. You have been a great help, and I'm sure I will be back pretty soon. Leonard Skinnerd, it's a good start to the outro. I think that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was kind of a longer video. Let me know if you like those or not. I kind of like it. It took a while to edit, and it's a lot of filming. Oh, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. That works. That works. Yeah! I like that. That'll... And I love my gaskets. You should know that by now.